Welcome to the Friday, July 5th episode of Morning Coffee and Chat. I brought the coffee. You bring the chat. Man, I don't know about today, y'all. Hope you guys are doing better this morning than I am. I went to bed last night. I thought I was just tired. Woke up at little after 4 this morning, and I literally feel like stomped dookie. Terrible morning, and it's supposed to rain today, and it's supposed to be humid again today, just like it was yesterday morning. Raining and just hotter than hotter than the devil's testes out there. You couldn't breathe. It was terrible. Oh, straight up raw dookie, man. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Shane. It's terrible. I don't know if I got a summer yuck or what the deal is, but man. Oh, it's like I got a lump sitting right here. Oh, yuck. Good morning, Ben. Morning, Jan. Into each life a little rain must fall. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. It got so bad here about an hour ago. I was honestly thinking about just canceling the stream and going back to bed, and I thought, no, I got to be up anyway, because, I go in extra early on Friday and Saturday. So, what the hell? What the hell? Good morning, Sarah. Fun day for me, working in the air-conditioned part of the warehouse, the unair-conditioned part of the warehouse with the heat advisory. Yeah, I slept for, 5 hours last night. Just all of a sudden woke up. The wife had to go in extra early. I got to spend like a half hour with her after work last night before she had to leave. She got home about 12:30 and went straight to sleep. There was no sign of anything, any of her doing anything in the house except feeding the kitties when she got home and coming straight to bed. Like I said, I woke up a little after 4, and I have just felt like stomped crap all morning long. So we'll see what this day's like. I'm kind of anxious to go in. We had a big pizza order that was supposed to be picked up about 5:30 last night. 14 pizzas. And the other little dude that was working there didn't want any help, didn't want to take any advice, didn't want nothing. Luckily, the girl showed up late, so the pizzas were done. But then she called the manager at about 7:15. Manager missed the call, and she's going to call. I think she's going to call back today. So we're going to find out what the issue is. I don't know. Well, we'll just have to see. I don't feel for you though, Shane, working in the unair-conditioned part of the building. Our dining room stays in the low 70s constantly. But the kitchen, right on my make line, it averages anywhere between 90 and 100 degrees, and I turn around 3 foot behind me, it's like 114. So, yeah. We'll see what it's like today. That's exactly what I would have done, gone back to bed. I feel like sit row, but fresh air is always good for the soul. Fresh air is good for the soul, man, but I'll tell you what, as humid as it's been the last couple days, that's the kick in the butt. So it was hotter, or it was harder to breathe outside than it was inside, because it was just lightly raining, but the humidity was ungodly. I mean, it hurt to try to take a breath out there. So but yeah, I feel like I've been beat down with a ball bat. That's exactly how I feel this morning. I mean, my everything is aching. My like I said, I can feel it like all down through here. My stomach, my muscles hurt. It's just, I want to try a piece of Living History, the best pizza from our main man. Dude, you get your butt to America, I will make you a pizza that'll make you want to stay here. I did get the Toyota delivered Tuesday afternoon. Boom. That's a good thing. And it's like I promised the owner a year ago when I started at this location. You know, I told him I would put his place on the map, having the best pizza anywhere around. And that's exactly what I've done. Our customers, the town has said that we have got the best pizza anywhere around. But, when we get these big pizza orders and I don't get to work on them, then that kind of hurts the place a little bit, because this other little dude wants to do things the easy way out, so he don't put a base layer of cheese on. He's really skimpy with all the toppings. He don't butter the crust before it goes into the oven. He don't use the granulated cheese mix that I do on the sauce or the top of the pizza. It's just, but yeah, dude, you ever make it over here, I will make you a pizza that will make you look for citizenship, just so you can keep having the pizza. I just had a customer the other day, man, tell me that he used to live in Chicago, and he likes my pizza better than he liked the Chicago style pizzas. Now, I've not ran into anybody from New York yet to compare my pizza with New York style pizza, but the guy from Chicago said my pizza's better than Chicago style pizza, and it's got more flavor, and it's butterier. Good morning, Stephen. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Maritza. Good to see you. I put a new battery in the thing so it starts and runs. Blah, 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 blah. Those burgers were really good on Facebook yesterday. I love doing burgers. We have a single patty burger for kids, of course, and we do a double patty burger for the adults. And I mean, that just, well, either or, that's how it's intended. But a lot of times I will take the 2/4 pound patties and put them together into 1/2 pound patty, and that way it hangs about that far out around the bun, which just gives me more of a palate to work my art on when it comes to putting things on it. So, but that's how I do it. I won't hit the like until I'm sure I like it. Gotta be sure. Gotta be sure. Definitely have to be sure. You don't ever voluntarily like something until you're sure that you like it. I don't want anybody disappointed. I was thinking about going out tomorrow night, doing an investigation, since I'm off 3 days a week now. Um, we'll just have to wait and see what the weather's like. Because I know we got a 55% chance of rain today. It's all over cloud or overcast and yucky out. I'm gonna have to walk to work here in a little over an hour, so it's gonna be well fun. Well, Drew, even the worst show is better than no show. Keep that in mind. Yep, is true. Is true. Son-in-law come over yesterday and started working on the deck, getting it enlarged a little bit and stuff, getting pulling off all the old wood and everything. Sadly enough, the big jobs that he was working on, where he was bringing all the excess wood and stuff over here, out here at Camp Ritchie Boat, kind of ended. So I think we're going to be short taking our deck out from the house. We have enough wood here to get it elongated from corner to corner now. But yeah, don't think we have enough wood right now to bring it out from the house. So that's going to be the next project, is getting that old 20-year-old deck torn up and getting it larger so we can entertain more people when we decide to break the grill out. Looking for another grill, of course, something that's more to my liking. Derek, what is up, bud? Long time no see, man. Good to have you back in here. Morning, me, not you. Good to see you too, bud. Oh. Getting wood when you need it is something that can happen as you get older. That's our public service announcement for this morning. I mean, the deck is evident that as you get older, it's harder to find wood when you need it. Okay. It's great to see you as well. I've been busy. Work. Mm. Well, when I actually get to work, Derek, I understand that. It was still funny, Tony. It was still funny. Phony. It was still funny. Yeah. Mm. Lurking. Morning all, lurking. I'm driving. Well, for God's sakes, don't message when you're driving. That's dangerous and illegal in a lot of states, but only if you get caught. Rusty! God, I missed you, man. Happy late anniversary to you and your lovely wife, man. That was really cool seeing that picture of the two of you on Facebook yesterday, and realizing that here just what a week after my anniversary was your anniversary. That was kind of cool. Mary Ann's a lovely girl. What she ever saw in your skinny butt is beyond me, but to each their own, I guess. I spent some time yesterday afternoon unsubbing to channels I don't watch. Yeah, it's something I need to do. There's been a lot of channels that have gone under and stuff like that that I subbed to support them when they started and they didn't last. And that's something I need to do too, is go through and bump some of those old channels and stuff. Happy belated 4th of July. Thank you, Derek. Actually kind of got screwed. We had a discrepancy on several different websites at when our fireworks were going to be, and the daughter and I had planned on going out to the high school and watching the fireworks with the mother-in-law and her friend, and come to find out they were on the 3rd, but the wife got on another website last night while she was at work, and they said the fireworks were on the 6th. So far we've seen the 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 10th, 11th, or 12th. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure this one out. Just thinking about that day. Very few people left. Yep, very few. My channel's slow, but by all means not going under. I have a few vids I need to edit. Been busy with work. Well, when I'm off work, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I try to get as far ahead as I can. That way, based off of how I feel working, or during, Wednesday through Saturday when I do work, if I don't feel like sitting in here and working on videos and stuff, plus, investigations and stuff like that we do of an evening time. I try to get those edited and then do premieres with them of an evening. And so from you, would never do that. Well, I'll be going live again every few days, starting either tonight or this weekend. Well, that's cool, Derek. Can't wait to see that. I hope you're still subbed. Appreciate, mate. Still got you too. Let me see here real quick. I'm going to make sure that I am subbed to Derek, because it's been bumping. Yep, I'm subscribed. So, at least I know for sure Derek goes live, I'm going to catch it. I've been sort of ill recently. I had a migraine a of all the shit for 3 days. Twice my grandson gave me a stomach bug. I went from 230 to 218. Jeez, you criminy. That's terrible, man. I hope you're feeling better now. These bugs. I don't know. You've always been a great supporter. You've been and Drew. Try to, man. Try to. At least if I'm home to catch you when you go live, I'll be there. Oh, that's sweet. Love you like my own brother. I ain't been ill, but I have dropped to 148 as of Tuesday. Man, I'd love to get back. I'd love to get down there. Sadly enough, I've not been 148 since I went into high school. So, I've not been 148 since I was in junior high. Ideal body weight for me is about 178. But that's just a standard build. On Monday, this coming Monday, I'm supposed to start going back to the gym. So we will see. We'll see how that goes. I was supposed to start this past Monday, but I had a honey-do list about as long as my arm. So yeah, it was a little hard to get to the gym and get everything ready. Get everything ready for the wife's little party on Monday night. So yeah, that was fun. I had a migraine a few weeks ago, and I'm not even married. I'd love to be 148. Oh, don't even start that crap, Sarah. I've seen pictures of you posted on Facebook. Little skinny, scrawny ass thing. Woo woo. Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. She don't look like she weighs over 115. It's funny. I wear 40-inch waist jeans. Now I can just pull them off. Wow. I'm kind of in that same boat, man. I used to wear 40-inch waist, and I'm down to like a 33, 34 now. So yeah, I'm the same way. I undo my belt, and the things just fall off my non-existent ass. So yeah, uh-huh. 60. Bench told me she's been really busy, but hopes to be on today. So I've been hitting the gym. I dress like it's still the 90s. I never left the era. I refuse to dress like an old person. I'm not doing it. The wife was actually telling me the other day that my jean shorts were too long. She said it's like she's taking her dad out somewhere. I'm like, they go down to my knees. You want me to wear Daisy Dukes? I will take a pair of my old jeans. I will cut those things off where the bottoms of my butt cheeks hang out of them. And I have a testicle hanging out each leg. She's like, oh, dear God, no. I'm like, yeah, you keep mouthing off. I'll do it. I certainly don't show. I for sure do. Maybe her hair weighs 50 pounds. She's got some beautiful hair, that's for sure. back in style. This is where this is where normally I would ask for Santa apparel picks, but I'll pass today. On top of working, I've also been taking Aikido, Tai Chi, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I wear a mankini just like Borat does. Oh my God. Oh dear God, is it neon green, like Borat's is? Or did you opt for like a yellow or orange, maybe something in a Barney purple? Aikido, Tai Chi, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You know, I've always wanted to learn capybara. You know, the dancing technique of martial arts. But any kind of dancing, no, no. Mankini, well, maybe it's common in Australia. It is just like the budgie smuggler. That mental image, thank you very much. It is, in fact, got with DVD promo back in the day. Drew, you would look great in a leather biker cap and assless chaps. I've actually got the leather Harley cap. The assless chaps, no. I do have a pair of leather pants that I do some of the Ren fairs in. But, yeah, not assless. I don't know what nightclubs you think I hang around in, but none of them involve assless chaps. I prefer to learn to shoot guns, hell with that kung fu dance stuff. Well, I like to shoot guns, you know. Hey, to New York, I picked up another 2-meter. Yes, Sue? Okay, ask this chat what the actual fuck is wrong with people. I would rock the assless chaps and cowboy boots, Magic Big Ben. Ben, you and I got to sit down and have a serious talk sometime soon. That's all there is to it. We got to sit down and have a serious talk sometime soon. I can do a mean twerk. Oh my God! And here we are. We're spiraling out of control. We are like, what was it? That flight 191 or whatever that just lost power and just dropped like 1,000 feet. That's exactly where this stream is going right now. All 4 engines just cut out. We just automatically dropped 1,000 feet. Half the people on board just peed on themselves. And 4 of them took a big healthy dookie in their drawers. Chaps ain't got no butt. How would you sit on a horse? Steel or real? a, a little saddle chafing there, I would say, on the old butt cheeks. I prefer my denim when I'm riding, or, well, back in the day, uh, leather, but now it's denim. Not that I can even ride anymore. Old blind people don't ride bikes anymore because we see the stop sign in a blurry eye and then stop in the middle of the intersection. Talc powder can't fix. Oh, I'd love to go horseback riding again. God, it's been forever. I always wore jeans to ride horses or bikes. Yep, me too. Love my jeans. Love my jeans. Three daughters are coming to take Dad to breakfast in an hour or so. Oh, that's cool. Hope you have a good time with the girls, man. No, I didn't notice your horse at the beginning of the video. I don't know how I could have missed your horse at the beginning of the video. My cousin had to pull his 9mm out on a guy in Atlanta 2 weeks ago to get him to leave him alone. Wow. It's that bad down there that, I mean, you actually have to arm yourself walking on it. Then again, I've never actually been to downtown Atlanta. I've been in the suburbs around Atlanta. I'd love to go downtown Atlanta. Check out the nefarious underworld in downtown Atlanta. Then again, I'd want to go down to New Orleans too and hang out down there for a little bit. That'd make some cool videos, wouldn't it? Me shooting live in New Orleans. Jan did look good, didn't she? Homeless guy had a knife on him. Do that stuff in New Jersey, I'd get 3 to 5 years. I always got knife on me. They don't necessarily like it, but I don't leave the house without some kind of armament. And I would have my pistol on my side, but the only place I ever go is work, and it's against the law in the state of Michigan to carry a sidearm into any place that serves alcohol. One should always arm oneself if at all possible. That I agree with. Got to go start my chores. Y'all take care. Rusty, you take care of yourself too. Coming up on what is it, a week from yesterday, the 11th. Uh, Tony finally gets his wish, and you'll probably like it too, Rusty. Some of you probably will. Those of you that are into the Wild West thing. I actually took Tony's advice and done another video on the Wild West. It's actually going to be the top 10 most badass lawmen of the Wild West. So we'll see if you all agree with the list. I'm excited to get my new baby bearded dragon next week. I'm in the mods setting up his vivarium at the moment, get it all ready for his arrival. That's cool. But you take care of yourself, Rusty, and come back when you can hang out longer, man. Yep, Bass Reeves is on the list, bud. Bass Reeves is on the list. It's law in Kennesaw, Georgia, that all head of households have to have a firearm in the house, and now we have constitutional carry. That is cool. Great, the 11th is my birthday. Well, there you go. Happy birthday, and I mentioned you in the video, Tony, since you were the one been harping on me to do another Wild West video. I made sure and mentioned you. So consider that a birthday present from me, bud. How many ERPs? Sadly enough, only Wyatt, because I ran across some names that I'd never heard of before. But they had a pretty outstanding career in law enforcement. I also have a pet turtle, so at some point I'm looking at making one big vivarium so they can both live in it together. Both water and land habitat. That's always cool. Or the non-ham 73 means have a good one or similar. I did not know that. Thank you very much for that information. So I always carry, just can't carry on the base. Yeah, see, I didn't know about that with you working on the base, and your title and what you do there. I didn't know if you were allowed to carry on the base or not, or if federal law superseded that law regardless of your title. So that, yeah, I carry until I have to go through a metal detector. I don't blame you. They have a tendency of freaking out a little bit when the metal detector goes off and you pull your coat back and you're armed or something like that. They have a tendency of overreacting, I believe is the word I'm looking for. We're not allowed to carry at all in Australia. Gun laws are tighter than Fort Knox over here, which really kind of surprises me, because with the feral animal population, dingoes, wild dogs, or feral dogs, feral cats, things like that you guys have such an issue with in Australia. Um, them dangerous roos coming in your backyard and attacking your family pet or your children or something like that. Um, I'm really kind of surprised the gun laws are so stringent over there. I see I see videos and stuff all the time of uh, roos coming into people's yards and attacking their family pets and um, even attacking people out working in their gardens and stuff. So I do get to go to the gun range here on the base and qualify to carry in certain situations here on the base. Okay, that makes sense. You're allowed a gun and to use it on your own private backyard for that reason, but can't carry in public. Gotcha. Not to mention spiders and snakes, they'll just fuck up your day. Yeah, Australia's got some poisonous, both of those. I mean, I can't exactly, I can't exactly see pulling out your sidearm to shoot a spider when you could pretty much just, drop a rock on it or step on it. But yeah, some of those snakes are, yeah. Every bit I have seen of Aussie stuff, everyone completely getting hammered. Uh, I haven't seen as many. I haven't seen as many hammered Australians as I've seen other cultures around the world. But only with a gun license. You can own a gun here, but can't carry in public. All right, Shane. More stabbings here than anything else. Wow. And see, really honestly, over here, um, you don't hear a lot about a lot of violence in Australia. Oof. Damn. We wild over here. I can't I just can't get that thought out of my head of Tony pulling out his pistol to shoot a spider. Kind of reminds me of my wife and my old sword that she used to call the Spider Slayer, because she would use it to kill spiders on the ceiling and on the walls and stuff like that. All the spackling I've had to do around here to patch up little tiny slits in my walls and ceiling. I'm hammered right now. Well, I mean, it's after midnight, so, I mean, you have a right to be hammered. I remember a video of the Bathurst car race where the beer was lifted to like 2 cases. So the Aussies were sneaking in, burying cases. Oh, I remember a video of the Bathurst car race where the beer was limited to 2 cases. Gotcha. Big homie, what's up, man? Good to see you. Man, I got almost our entire Australian contingency in here this morning. Everybody except Christine. I've not seen her in forever. Yeah, Tony, we big drinkers here. Love a good drinking sesh. Got enough friends in Australia. It's pretty much a definite guarantee that if I ever went down and got to visit uh, the country, I would not be bored. Oh God, got about 15 minutes left. Let it go over just a hair, but not much, because I gotta leave before 9:30, and I still gotta finish getting dressed. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna find a pair of sweatpants to wear today, because I do not feel like having a belt around me. It's 7:46 here. I'm still drunk from last night. Where are you at, homie? I can be honest with everyone. I'm literally 100% Aussie, made piss pot. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay. I do miss Texas sometimes. I don't miss it when there's a hurricane coming that way, because I was close enough to the south edge that they always like passed over the top of us. Down there around Houston, Baytown, Liberty, Dayton, Humboldt, the Woodlands. I have to go to the grocery, but I'm not feeling it. Which is just the opposite of us. I'd love to go to the grocery, but we can't afford it. The wife had to go in early yesterday, and she asked me what I was going to make for me and Felix for dinner last night. I'm like, well, seeing as how we have 2 packs of chicken in the freezer and 3 packs of ramen noodles under the count or in the pantry, I think I'm probably going to fix ramen noodles for me, and she can get whatever she wants. So I'm off work today. I took my vacation. Booyah! There you go. That's how you do it. Central Texas. I was in Central Texas for about 2 weeks, and went from Sterling County, Texas, Sterling City, in Sterling County, up to Wichita Falls, and was up there for about 6 months, and then went back to Houston, or the Houston area. Um, Last I looked, that hurricane is going towards Brownsville, so the bulk of Texas is pretty safe. Could come into hell. Hurricane. I made chicken cacciatore for us yesterday. I'm about chickened out. Everything is so expensive these days. It's crazy. It really honestly is. It's insane. And when we're both working, you know, as much as we can work, and still living paycheck to paycheck just to keep, you know, the normal bills and stuff up, it's even harder because with only one grocery store here local, we have to wait on some kind of really awesome sale. So usually around here it's chicken. We went up to the store the other day, and they had some steaks in the manager's special. And I was looking at the pack, and it's like, honey, look at these steaks. She goes, oh, those look really, really nice. How much are they? I said, well, they're manager's special, and it was $27 for two or for three steaks. And it's like, and that's marked down. I said it don't even weigh 2 pounds. It's $27. What the $13 a pound? What the hell? I don't like chicken much, so I really have to think about how to prepare it. Yesterday I took my lady friend to Wendy's and we spent $25 on two meals. Jeez, criminy. Yeah, it's fast food's not that bad up here. You can still go to Wendy's and only spend probably $13 or $14 on two meals. So yeah, it's not that bad here. That is what it was at Walmart last time I was there. Yeah, I couldn't believe that, man. And I mean, if you if you can find steak, I mean it's about that thick and they're about that big around, and it's just absolutely terrible. You're spending $4, $5, $6, $7 a pound for, you know, about it's about the size and a half of a large soup can, and you know you're going to spend 13, 14, $15 on those two little pan steaks. So it's terrible. Fast food places here are expensive too. Yeah, see, around here, our fast food since the pandemic ended, fast food went up about 7%, or about 9%, where groceries at the grocery store went up about 5%. So, but once again, when you have only one store in town and it's the tourist season, when all of our out-of-state people are back over here at Camp Ritchie Folk and opened up their big old, you know, $3 million homes for the summer, that's when all the prices here go up. And then the last couple weeks of this month, beginning of next month, prices will go back down to normal. That's what it was. Welcome to Biden's economic recovery. Yeah. Hey, Ian. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well this morning. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. Next month is my trip. Ah, that's right. Well, sometime here in the next month, I'm hoping we'll get back over to Silverbrook. That's the plan anyway. we'll just have to wait and see. Schedules have been nuts. Good morning. Did you hear the president has to go to bed before 8 p.m. now? Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Hello, my fellow Americans. It is Donald Trump, the supreme leader. Hello, my fellow Americans. Sleepy Joe has been asleep at the wheel for the past 4 years and destroying our country. If you want to win, you will vote for me. It's good to have you here, Mr. President. Base is kind of empty today. Hell, I want to go to bed before 8. I don't want to go to bed before 8. Much unlike Sleepy Joe, I go to bed before 8 and I'm up by 2 and not knowing what to do for 7 hours before I have to leave for work. Homie, base got empty today. Sorry, I did not mean to stir politics in the mix. Oh no, you're good. It's all right. Little politics don't hurt anything, but you know, I will not devote an entire chat to politics. I didn't say anything about sleeping. Oh, yeah, you didn't, did you? Oops. It's embarrassing. Even the news said he needs to go to sleep. Saw a couple F-22 take off, kind of play around before flying off. You know, that's the one thing that I miss about living down in Indiana is seeing the A-10s from Grissom. Back when I was in high school, Grissom was just a little bit northwest, well, about an hour northwest of where I used to live at. And they would fly over our cornfields all the time and just horse around. I mean, they'd fly low. And there was a couple of times, I don't understand how it works. I don't know if they leave it up to the discretion of the pilots what they're doing, as long as they're not doing anything extremely retarded, you know. But many, many, many times we'd run outside to see them because we'd hear them coming, and we'd run out the front door and be standing out in the yard, and a lot of times they'd fly over and then come back around and drop where, you know, the pilots could wave at us as they were coming back by. Not that you could actually wave back at them. By the time you see that hand up in the air, they're already almost at the next road a mile away. So, yeah. Used to see a lot of traffic here, mostly C-130s going from Peoria to Afghanistan. C-130 and those great big helicopters. I used to have the big Chinooks were always my favorite when I'd see them fly over. The ones with the big double props on them. The Chinooks were always my favorite helicopter. Sadly now I'll never be able, well, not that I could actually afford it before, but I always wanted to be a chopper jockey. Always wanted to be a chopper pilot, always wanted to take helicopter pilot training. But, you know, that's what happens when you have a prince's dreams on a pauper's pay. Blah, 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 blah. I remember when I was a kid in the 90s and I was in a Walmart parking lot and all I seen was a shadow hover over me. I looked up and it was a stealth bomber. I thought it was a UFO. My cousin and his wife are in the Air Force and both fly helicopters. Wow. I can't imagine what it was like seeing a stealth bomber, man. That's one thing I've never seen. And it's really sad because, you know, Grissom Air Force Base is only about an hour south of me now. And we have a stealth wing out at Grissom. A lot of the base is inactive. It's a reserve base. But when you get back where the old base housing was at, it is all of a sudden armed security and iron fences and all kinds of really cool things like that. So, yeah. That's also where when the president flies into Indiana, they land Air Force One at Grissom Air Force Base. And then he either takes a smaller private plane or Air Force Two or ground transportation to wherever he's going. Which Grissom is only, an hour and a half up the interstate from Indianapolis. It's about an hour from Fort Wayne. It's about 40 minutes from South Bend. So, yeah. Okay, the path of the hurricane is forecasted to turn north at Brownsville, so more of Texas will be hit. I didn't know what that was. It was the first time I'd seen it. I bet it was amazing to see, too. I've seen stealth bombers fly over our house quite a few times. Presidents don't come to flyover country. Wright-Patterson is about 40 minutes away from us. They say the stealth bomber has extraterrestrial technology. That's the rumor. That's the rumor. Hey, Sean, good to see you, man. Glad you could make it in here. We're not going to be in here much longer. I have to open the bar on Fridays and Saturdays, which means I have to leave an hour earlier than I normally do. So we're only going to be in here for a few more minutes and maybe another 10 minutes or so. And I got to head out, but it's good to have you in here, bud. I caught that video that you and Bat Rican done in the deserted neighborhood. That was very interesting. I almost wish we had some places like that around here. That kind of stuff always interests me. I was stationed at Wright-Patterson for about a year. Stealth isn't much more than a great paint job. Good morning, Santee. Good to see you, bud. Anyone's backyard smell like burnt fireworks? Man, I've been sitting here, and I don't know if you guys could hear it over the fan, but we have neighbors just right here, not a half a block away, still shooting them off. They've been shooting them off all week, and they're still shooting them off here during the daylight. I guess they're trying to get it all in. Oh, nope, never mind. I was starting to say, I guess they're trying to get it in before it rains, but it's already raining. So it's a good thing I'm wearing black today because it's going to be wet by the time I get to work. But no burnt fireworks. I even saw a black helicopter fly over my house, shine the light. It was all black. That was strange to me. It was flying low. CIA, man, they're looking for you. CIA helicopter. And good aerodynamics to cut turbulence. Fun fireworks. Fireworks are illegal here in Illinois. Dude, here in Michigan, you can shoot off fireworks 365 days a year. As long as you don't do it after 11 o'clock p.m. 11 o'clock p.m. on the weekends, 9 o'clock p.m. through the week, except on holidays. You can shoot them off 365 days a year. Smoked a pork shoulder yesterday and can still smell the smoke. So yeah, your backyard does not smell like fireworks. It smells like smoked yummy. Gotcha. Going to work the day after a holiday. Such is life. I worked yesterday. Go figure. They are here too, but that doesn't stop people. There is a smell to have linger. Yep, alphabet boys, they aren't looking for me. I'm innocent. We could shoot guns off on the 4th. Well, nobody ever complained about me shooting off my muzzle loaders and stuff on the 4th. Of course, they don't like you shooting regular guns here because sooner or later the projectile has to return to Earth, so they don't like that as much. But years back when I had my little deck gun, my cannon and stuff, I'd shoot it off. We've shot off muzzle loaders. I've shot off the old blunderbuss. All kinds of stuff out here. No one's ever complained about it. Matter of fact, people actually come out to watch it because, they like to see the flames shoot out of the barrel. Shot Grumpy off out here. I wish I could retire at 39 years old. Oh, me too, buddy. Me too. I don't know if it's legal or not, but it's kind of stupid to do in town. Yeah. So do I. Holiday working slobs unite. Yeah, but we had small intermittent groups come in yesterday that weren't cooking out for the holiday, but yeah, for the most part it was pretty damn dead. Now we had a large pizza order come in for last night. Local church wanted 14 pizzas for something. Of course, the little guy that works there said he could do it on his own and didn't want my help nor my advice, even though I've been making pizza longer than he's been alive. So, luckily the lady showed up late, so the pizzas were done. If she would have showed up on time, they wouldn't have been. But she did call last night, call the manager on her personal phone, and the manager missed the call, so we're waiting to find out what that deal's all about today. We shot guns in every living history event. We did, even at schools. We used to, man. Used to always take our muzzle loaders and our pistols and stuff to the schools and everything, and just to demonstrate, how long it took to reload. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. Yep, early 90s. I think the last time I done a school uh, field day, and we were able to bring guns or the cannons or anything else out, it was, yeah, about 95, 96. And yeah, it was outside for us too. Now they would let us carry our guns into the school, but they wouldn't let us bring any powder in, they wouldn't let us bring any lead in, they wouldn't even let us bring caps in if we were using percussion. We had to show them, go through everything and show them, I mean, just so you could show them the difference between, what a modern gun is like that Dad has in his gun case and the 8 pound piece of steel or 10 pound piece of steel that we carry around. So they stopped marksmanship class a year before I went into high school. Things have changed so much. I miss the 80s and 90s. I agree. People are so sensitive. People are so sensitive snowflakes these days. Yeah, they are. Times change. I can't even bring a knife in when I do demos. Yeah, it's really, really sad. They want people to come in and teach history, but they want to powder puff history. They want to forget about guns, knives, shootings, bank robberies, train robberies, war, all that stuff is not welcomed in the education system anymore. And it really, yeah, kind of puts a big, hefty biatch on the education of our kids. They look, it's even at a 100-year-old pickaxe. Hell, in 5th grade, there'd be 607 rifles standing in the corner of class. Students could go right to hunting deer from class. 6 or 7. Okay, I was starting to say 607. Man, you had a lot of kids in your class. But then again, back when I was in high school too, every single pickup, parked in the back parking lot, I would say 99% had a rifle and a shotgun. The rest of them just had 2 rifles hanging in the back window. So now you can't even bring them on school property. But, Santee and I are the same age. Look at how school has changed just in 37 years. When everybody that came to school had a damn gun. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, this was a 2-room grade school, about 24 students in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. Wow. Well, guys, it's that time. You can't even make finger guns on school property now. No, I've heard of kids getting in trouble for doing that. Gotcha. Catch you later. Oh my God, he threatened me. Ah! He's gonna shoot me with his finger. Snowflake pussies. You too, Santee. Have a good weekend, bud. One of these days they'll have to catch up on Messenger, man. I miss those little howdy, how you doing, and shit. But sensitive snowflake, scary Joe Biden supporter, old Sleepy Joe, old Sleepy Joe. But all right, I got to go get ready for worky poo. So you guys all have a good weekend. Get rid of the rest of those fireworks before they come around and do house checks first of the week to make sure you haven't got any illegal fireworks. But you guys all have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. And I'll catch you Monday morning. Y'all take care. Now I hit that bloody X, damn it. There it goes. Damn thing.